That probably helps. Wow, I'm an idiot. I've been talking to myself on muted the whole time. That probably helps. And the whole time. Yep, this is why I always check the volume every time. Because sometimes OBS just likes to forget that these headphones exist. Isn't that fun? Alright. Turn up the volume. So, we can work on Blackjack today, if we don't have anything else to do. I did make a game. The game is called Madness. However, I can't get in contact with the people who made the game, so I'm trying to get in contact with them so I can get permission to publish on the server. Hopefully be allowed to use their art, because that would be great if I could just straight up use the art in my cards. And also, I used to have a copy of Madness, the card game. I did actually buy it. It was a while ago though. So unfortunately I don't remember how many cards are in the deck. How many of each card. So, I mean, the mechanics are in. It works great. It just, I can't really test it because I don't really have a deck. So that's fun. In other news, we're working on Blackjack. Because why not? So, yeah, so right now I'm just doing I'm testing out the system that counts how many points you have. And right now, it's not looking great. So right now, it's assuming that aces are just 11s without really considering when they're not. So the question is what to do about that. Because the fact that aces can be both 1s or 11s is extremely troublesome. And I don't know what to do about that. Of course, you can have multiple aces, which causes other problems. It certainly is a pickle. So starting off with the home session. This is why we got music on. That's one problem, actually. Nothing's coming to mind on how to actually solve that. We kind of had the same issue with Chinese poker and the jokers. But the way we resolved it was by, we just ignored the jokers and counted just without using jokers. Now what I'm wondering is, could you potentially do the same thing with aces? Could certainly be interesting. Because right now, aces are defaulting to being worth 11. we can still use that system, but we don't properly bust unless there's no other option. Yeah. Let's see if that... Okay. I have some ideas. I just had an idea. So, as we're counting... Whoops. Wrong file. I want a text document. This is going to be almost bust.mc function. And here's how this is going to work. We are going... So, when we count here... So, this right here is the system that actually does the counting. And here we're going to do the count point slash almost bust. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oops. I'm going to also do that here. We're going to introduce a scoreboard, objectives, add ace bust, dummy. And we don't do return statements here, because then we do, at the very end, we do scoreboard objectives, remove ace bust. Don't call it a dummy this time. So, here's how we're going to do this. Each time that the aces cause you to bust, we're going to do a scoreboard players add at s. Let's actually do that. In fact, let's actually be a professional and actually show you what I'm doing. There we go. That's not like it. Derp. At s ace bust 1. So what that's going to do is basically, so let's see. Of course, subtracts the number of aces each time you do it. So how do you do this? Because here's the thing. If you have 3 aces and all of the, and no matter what you do, they all bust. Well, actually, okay, how should the logic work here? Let's think through. Let's think about this. Also, I'm wearing a shirt that's all about computer science, so that's fun. So, let's say we have 3 aces. You bust if you go over 21 points. So, anything bigger than 21 means you bust, because that's how blackjack works. Now, each ace is worth either 1 or 11. So, let's say we had this sequence. So by default, they count as 1. So all are 1 and no bust. So when all of them are 1 and no bust, we're good. 2 are 1 and 1. So one of them counting as 11. So, if 2 of them are 1s, one of them's well, actually, if they, okay, all are 1 and still bust, you bust properly. If all of them are 1 and no bust, then you're good. If 2 of them are 1 and one of them is an 11, and one of them being an 11 makes you bust. That's still good. If 1 is a 1 and 2 of them are 11s when you bust. That's still good. But how many points is that worth? Oh, this is such a pain. Okay. Let's assume is the winner the person who's always closest? Well, the dealer is going to be getting automatically as close as possible to 21. Is it about who's closer to 21 than the dealer, or is it about who's closer to the dealer themselves? I wrote it all down here. Okay. Pays the betting amount. Okay. Okay. The dealer beats a person, then the person pays the dealer. Dealer busts everyone, insta wins. You get high, then you keep your bet. Whoever is closest to the dealer gets paid their bet. Okay. Spell that out. Okay. So it's about whoever's closest to the dealer. Okay, that is important actually. So the question is, are we concerned? Okay. The question. So I'm gonna try to explain what's going on here. So 21 is the max. The max number of points that you can get without instantly losing. So now, the issue is, let's say the dealer is here with 17. That's what the dealer ends up, and then they stay. So now, if I as a player have a 20, do I beat the dealer? Whoever is closest to the dealer gets paid their bet. Because that's a very important distinction. Okay. Let's see if Wikipedia has answers. Okay. Wikipedia. Here we go. Blackjack. Gambling card game. Let's see what we can find here. Blackjack players do not compete against each other. Everyone is competing against the dealer. Okay. So that certainly helps. We don't care about that. Yeah, in casinos, the dealer is not actually a player. Well, 11 according to player's choice. Okay. No, the double split. Oh, we need to be able to surrender. No, do we? Do we actually need to surrender? Yeah, Nah, we're not gonna surrender this. Okay. So it's a split. Okay, we're not doing insurance bets. Okay. Oh no, you can resplit. Ah, no! Oh no! You can split again. Most games allow the player to split again. No! Okay. Crappity crap crap. Also, can you split at any point? So when you split, no, you can only have it split 4 times. Okay. Okay, so looks like we can split more times. Oh dear. Actually, what am I complaining about? I made a system to basically automate this process. Okay. Yeah, right now you're only able to split once. Okay, so Wikipedia says you can split as many times as you want. Okay. Which certainly is a pickle. And it is going to make things more complicated. So, yeah, that's not fun. And technically it'll be up to 4 times. Wait a sec, do you deal with 1 and 8? Does number of decks go up with number of players? Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. This has gotten way more complicated. And I think we do actually need to allow for more of these players. So right now, this is not enough space. I think we need to introduce 3 more. Actually, do we? Yeah, we should. Holy cow, this game got complicated. Okay. So you can split as many times as you want. So we just got to make this as generalizable as possible. That's all that means. Okay. So how do we do this? Is it necessarily closest to the dealer gets the payout? Or is it whoever's closer to 21 gets the payout? That's the question that we set out to ask with Wikipedia. So let's see. Card totals higher than those of the dealer's hand, but not exceeding 21. Okay. Okay, until the total is 21 or more, must stand at 21. After a bust or stand, player proceeds onto the next hand, clockwise around the table. I'm not going to prevent you from going over 21 if you already have 21, because that's a player skill issue. I'm not going to prevent the player from being stupid. I'll prevent them from breaking the game, but I'm not going to prevent them from being stupid. When the outcome of the dealer's hand is established, any hand with bets remaining on the table are resolved. That's just going to be done immediately. And the winners are paid out. So, okay, so presumably, if the higher than those of the dealer's hand, but not exceeding 21. So in theory, you should just, the person who ends with a 20 here is gonna win. Doesn't matter how far away they are from the dealer. What matters is that they're both close. This guy's closer to 21 than the dealer is. Okay, that makes a big difference. So here's how we can do things. What we can do is basically make a maximum system where each new ace is considered to either add or not to the. It's basically gonna do like a add on as an 11. If that makes you bust, count it as a 1. If that still makes you bust, you're out. And by doing that, we can guarantee that you will get the maximum amount possible out of your deck. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Okay. So the question is, how do you actually do that? Now, first of all, we count aces as being worth 11. And we count it as having a particular number of aces. So, how we do this. So, if you bust right now, and you have some aces to work with, then we move on to the next step. So that means we do execute unless score. So if your score is more than 22 and you don't have any aces to work with, then you just bust. Blackjack, bust. If score is over 21 and no aces, bust. Now, if you do have an ace to work with, then scoreboard players remove at S B points 1 10. So one of your aces is now going to count as a 1 instead of a 10. And then we check again. Oh, well, first we do this because we used up that ace. Players remove at S, num of aces 1, 1. Use up one ace and turn it into a 1. Okay, so what that's going to do, it starts at the maximum, and it's going to go, did you bust? If so, okay, we're going to turn one of those aces into a 1 instead of an 11. Did you bust again? And if you did, repeat the process, gradually moving it back until eventually you're out of options, you're out of luck, and you used up all your aces. I think that's the smartest way to do this. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need any of this. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you could potentially have 4 aces. And here you can't have more than 4 aces, so we just do that. So we go, so if you're over 21 and you have no aces, you bust. So now we use up one ace, turn it into a 1 instead of an 11. If you still bust and you don't have options, then, well, you bust. Then use up another ace, use up another ace, use up another ace. So in total we use up 4 aces, and if still after all that you still bust, then it's over. Okay. Let's see if this works. So I think this is the most fair way to actually count the points. Set at P, num of aces 1, set it to 0. Okay. So on this board here, it doesn't look like it, but I have an ace, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So if I count the points right now, I should see that I have 15 points. So let's whip out the calculator and see if that's actually correct. So I have 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Starting with 14 points. Now, if that ace was worth 11, that's 25, that's over 21, so I would bust. But because I had that ace, it's now counted as a 1 instead, so I have 15. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I think that worked. Okay, I'm going to real quick stress test this thing. I'm going to give myself an ace, and then I'm going to do an item replace entity at E, tag equals player 1 cards 1, weapon.main hand, with a paper, which is an ace. So all 5 of these things are now aces. And then, okay, so ooh. Okay. Okay, it said I had no aces. Oh, right, because it used it up. Okay. Never mind. That's supposed to happen. Okay. Set it to 0. Well, let's see what this spits out. Count points. So if I got points 1 with 15. So we started off with 5 aces. And then it goes, oh no, that's 55, you busted. Okay, so use up an ace, still bust. Use up another one, still busted. Then we use up 3 aces. Then we use up 4 of the aces, and now you'll no longer bust, and you're good. Okay. I think this worked. Okay, let's really stress test this thing. So I'm going to... How do I intentionally bust it? Let's do this. So I'm going to give myself a king. It's not going to look like it, but it is going to be worth that amount. Let's do a king, queen, and jack, just to be super stupid about things. And then give me 2 aces. Hold up, is it supposed to be kings? Well, yes it is. Okay, okay. Okay, so I have a jack, I have a queen, and I have a king. Okay, so what should happen is if I do blackjack Z summon, wait, NQ. Yes, I'm calling it NQing. It's a term that I actually learned in my CS class. I recently took a class in computer science where it talked all about stacks and queues, and it has helped so much. So we actually get some people to join. We might play spoons. Now we can really demonstrate the power of using stacks and queues. Because seriously, it is amazing. I mean, okay, technically you can't properly do stacks and queues in Minecraft, but you can still like push, pop, you can do all that stuff, and it's basically like the stabilizing system that I've been using, except you never have to actually stabilize. All you have to do is, like, you know all the cards are going to be in one big block. Like, you're going to have just 50 cards all lined up one after the other. And so all you have to do is take that block and go, like, just move each card as you need to. It is fantastic. It makes things so much easier. And more efficient, too. Like, seriously, if I do... So, I just made Madness. Like, shuffling the discards, 200 commands. Like, now, 3,000. Uno, as far as I can tell, is gonna take like 1,000, but that's just because it has a ridiculous amount of cards in the deck. But it's a huge improvement over like the 20,000 that was needed before. Huge improvements. And yes, I made those improvements at 3 in the morning last night, as you probably saw in the post. So, okay, so that's enough queuing. So I'm going to set the points to 0. And let's see. If I count points, busted. Oh, you busted twice. Okay, that is what's supposed to happen. Except, yeah, 22 points. Okay, so that is supposed to happen because we had wait, what? I should have 32 points. Okay, perhaps we need return statements. Okay. Return 0. That way we don't bust multiple times. And that's automatically going to return. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Set to 0. Okay. Count points. Busted once. And what's our point value? 32. Yes! Okay, that's exactly what it should be. Beautiful. Okay. It busted once. Perfection. And you also saw there that the system that lets you rotate between players is also working very effectively. Okay. Cool. Cool. Holy smokes, this actually works. This like actually legitimately works. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So now what do we need? At this point, we have all the tokens right there. That lets you actually do stuff. It's able to detect when you can split. Ooh, actually, you know what should be done? When we give the tokens, we immediately clear out all the tokens from everybody. Yeah, let's just do that. In that way, when we rotate the turn, we don't have to worry about it here. Yeah. In that way also, we can do, every time you hit, you get the tokens back to see if you, well, is that relevant? It is relevant if you're going to be multi-splitting. Okay, guess it's time to address the elephant in the room. We need to be able to split multiple times. I was really hoping to avoid doing that. But alas, no such luck befalls us. Well, guess I might as well get to work on that then. Nobody seems to be interested in actually playing any games tonight, so probably because it's Sunday, but okay. Okay. Let's do this. Item replace entity at E tag equals player 1 cards weapon def main hand from entity at P weapon def main hand. Okay. So if I look at U, okay, let's just remove all this. Okay, so we don't actually need an almost bust. That's good. So we might as well just delete it, because we don't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note here. We tested the system that lets you count points. I'm gonna make a note that Wikipedia says you can split as many times as you want. Let me update the count points. Update all the count points functions to match player 1 card 1. Okay. Let's open up a notepad. Okay, so this guy is at this position. Favorite song. Okay. So it appears the distance between these is purely in this x direction, and that distance is going to be plus 0.72, the distance of 0.28. Okay. 0.28. That is the number to keep in mind. Also, yeah, I'm making these cards smaller by using small armor stands. I thought that was pretty clever. Okay. So I'm gonna do execute at E tag equals player 1 cards 1.1, run TP at E tag equals player 1 cards 2.1 to the same position. And then we're going to do with 1.2 and 2.2, and 1.3 and 2.3. We're going to make everything collapse into the same point. Oh, I could have just gotten the corners that way. Okay. Okay, collapse everything to the same point, and then we're going to move everything. I'm going to do execute as at E. Player 1 cards 2, run, execute at S, run TP at S, 0.28. Is that enough spacing for the cards? Yes, it is. Okay. 2, 3. We have 4 splits, and it won't be merging with the rest. That is very good news. This is something that was causing me quite the headache when it came to actually summoning these armor stands. I did do all of it manually, specifically because I was concerned about the different positions and how I was going to do the math and figure out which stack was which. Turns out I don't need to do that, because we're going to have more than 2 stacks, so I don't need to evenly space them. Okay. Let's do this. Int player equals 1. Player is less than or equal to 8. Player plus plus. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. That is excellent news. So, we're now going to summon the armor stands. So, everything's going to be based on the position of card number 1.1. So string array, oops, wrong button. This is going to be starting equals that. That should be an integer double array, actually. Okay. Because this way we can easily subtract things. So this will be minus 100 and minus 1074. And then the next, so that's for player 1. In fact, let's just open all these things. And yoink those juicy little coordinates. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So player 7, the position is going to be 374, comma, negative 1299. Player 6 is going to be 599, negative 1026. This one's going to be a player 5, which is 599, negative 826. Player 4 is going to be a 325, negative 600. I'm just multiplying all the x and z coordinates by a 100. 125, comma, negative 600. Player 2 is going to have a negative 100 and negative 874. And lastly, player 8 has a 174 and negative 1299. Now we do also need a thing for which way the stands are facing. So player 8 is going to have this rotation. Actually, that can also be an integer array. 1800. That's player 8. Player 1 is going to have a 90. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's player 1. Gotta open all those again. Okay. So player 7 is negative 1800. That'll be negative 900 for player 6. That'll also be negative 900 for that one. That'll just be, oh, just 0. Okay. That's for player 4. Player 3 is also 0. And then yeah, maybe we don't need to multiply everything by 10. We can just add the 0.0 as a string, which will probably make things easier. Wait, player 2 is also a 90? Really? Player 8's 180. Wait, what's going on here? We don't need that one. That's what's going on. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, beautiful. So now we're gonna go into Z armor stands summon player.mc function. We just need this one file. And now it's time to party. So, how did we style these things right here? Let's just copy and paste that. Line. Okay. Okay, so we do Now let's just paste it in here, replace all the quotes with slash quotes, just because I don't feel like dealing with it. Being extra lazy. Laziness is how you distinguish a programmer from a non-programmer. Always taking the most creatively, like the most time-consumingly lazy way out. That is the mark of a true programmer right here. Okay. So then rotation is just going to be the facing player -1. Okay. All that's good. And then here's where we get into the tricky bits. So we need to do the thing with a thing. Okay. So this needs to be starting, indexed by whatever player it is, and then also indexed as 0 there. Right now that's an integer though, so what we need to do is then divide the thing by 100.0, which is what marks it as this should be a decimal now, because otherwise it's not going to do it. And then that one's going to be the z coordinate. So it's going to be at the same level. Yep. Okay, so far so good. Oh, by the way, this extra monitor over here, it's actually a curved monitor. So whenever I scroll like this, it's like I don't know, it's like a weird. It's just weird. Okay. So that's going to summon all the things. Now, okay. So we're going to do int stacks, going from 0 up to, we're going to allow 4 stacks maximum. And then we're also going to allow cards. We're going to allow up to, we currently have 5 cards, we can fit 8. So I think we're just going to allow up to 8 cards, and with this brand spanking new system, we're able to expand that as needed, which is going to be really convenient. Okay. Why is it doing that? Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's me being freaked out for no good reason. Okay, so 1 minus 0.72, that's 0.28. Oh crap! How do you determine which way to move? Ah, crap. With multipliers, that's how you do it. Because it's either going to be plus or minus, but it's going to be the same amount every single time. So let's do int spacing is going to be 28. Always, every single time. And then here, we're going to do direction multipliers. And it's going to be either just a +1 or -1. +1 or -1 depending on who's being summoned at that point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move the comma at the end. So for player 1, we can actually look at these summon things again. So here you can see the x coordinate is increasing, and so is the z coordinate. So that means our multiplier is going to be 1 and 1. They both have to be increasing. And I believe it's the same way for player 2. It's really convenient having multiple players that all basically work the same way. Yep, here x coordinate increasing, z coordinate also increasing. Kind of hard to tell with the negative, but it's definitely there. Okay. Player. I don't want to. Let's not do that. Okay. Player 3. So here you can see going from 1.25. So. Oh crap. Sometimes you reverse it. No, because it's sideways. You gotta reverse it. Okay. This is exactly what I was concerned about when I was first doing this. I did each one painstakingly. Okay. Okay, but now we can try to do it automatically. Stacks +1. Okay. Particular stacks. Yep. Yep. Okay. So. It's not always consistent which one is used for what purpose. Okay. What to do? Because going forwards is not this, like going forwards this way and going forwards this way is two different directions. And so if the purpose is to go relative to the... Wait a second. Can I just go relative? I can go relative. Can I? Hold up, let's try it. Can I just make this? Okay. So I want to do execute at e tag equals player1 cards 1.1. Okay, so I'm going to teleport tag equals player1 cards 1.2 back to the location. Okay. Now we're going to do facing entity at e tag equals player1 cards 1.1. I guess eyes. And we're going to use these carrots. Ha 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 ha. If I now go 0.28. Oh. Okay. Unfortunately, carrots are weird. Does that do it? Nope. We did go in the right direction, though. Okay. Minus 0.28 goes up a stack. Let's write that down. Okay. Okay, so relative to cards 1.1 goes up the stack. And then if we do that, so doing negative 0.28 in that direction goes to next stack. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh. Okay, so if we do that, that goes to the next stack. 28 times 2 is 56, so that should go to the next stack over there. Ooh. Okay. I think we are in business. Can we do that without teleporting? Let's see. I want to summon a creeper at that point. Point 28. Oh, it works. Okay. Go. Buh. Nice try. Okay. It works. Okay. All right. I can get behind this. I can do this. Let's start up a new album. We add notes. Let's do, I'm feeling like evolve. Okay. We got it. I think. So the key is that we need to do that. This /execute part. That's what's gonna make it all work properly. Okay. So the first one is gonna be the special one. Output.println. Okay, so this is going to be, so cards 1.1. Okay, so cards 1.1 is what's going to start up the whole system. 1.1, cards 1, play 1 cards, player. Okay. So cards 1.1 decides the anchor point. And then we don't need these direction multipliers. All we need is facing and a spacing. There we go. And then okay. Okay, so here we do if stacks equals 0 and oops, cards equals 0. Then we continue. Skip first one. Okay, cards 1.1 decides the anchor point. So that places that in, and then we do this. We do execute at, so this is going to be player cards stacks points. Well, actually, it is going to just be point 1.1. Facing the entity also 1.1. Summon the armor stand. And here we go carrot. And then we carrot again. And this time we do a, okay. So for the stacks, okay, so if we go up the stack, we gotta do the X coordinate. So that's going to be a That's good, actually. Let's see. Let's see if we can do the math for this. Okay. So it's going to be... let me just automatically make that negative. And the other negative is supposed to go here, actually. Yeah, Z is untouched. Okay, we're not going to incorporate the negative right there. Okay. So this is going to be a... So we go up the stack, so that means we're using the counter for cards. So it'll be cards times spacing times -1 over 100.0. Yep. Okay. In fact, let's make things slightly cleaner. -1 times cards times spacing. And then this one here is instead going to be a -1 times stacks times spacing. Okay. And that does this part. Okay. Let's see if this totally pukes all over itself. Alright. Let's take a look-see. So we got our armor stands. So let's see. We placed in cards, armor stand number 1.1. And then we went through and positioned all the others. Yep. Okay. Let's see if this actually does the job. So I'm just going to copy over summon player 1, just for now, just so we can do some testing. Okay. Yep. Reload. And we're now going to kill at E, tag equals player cards. Okay. And we're going to run the function, Blackjack, summon stands. Okay, no errors in here. We summoned the stands. And now, we do item replace entity. Well, first, let's check. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, we went the wrong way. Okay. No problem. Not an issue at all. All we gotta do to fix that is go into here and replace this with stacks and replace this with cards. Easy fix. Okay. Doop. That's easy. Okay, and reload. And then we do the same thing. Kill them off. We summon the stands. Okay, that's looking good. Nice little line up there. And then we're going to do item replace entity at E. Tag equals player cards weapon.main hand from entity at P weapon.main hand. Okay. Yes. We got 8 cards all lined up nice and beautifully. So now the real question is, does that work for all the other players? Let's do this. Z armor stands / summon player 2. Summon player. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is promising. I like that. And I think it's time we do the rest of these. Replace. Okay. Reload. And burn them all. And now, we summon player 1, summon player 2, summon player 3, summon player 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then everybody gets a card. Okay, good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay. So it appears that whole carrot strategy does not work if you're working with any other rotation. What if we got rid of the facing? Okay. Kill them all. 256. Nice. Okay. Okay, we have enough main hand. Okay. So, let's try this actually. Execute as at E. Tag equals player 1 cards 1.1 run TP at E tag equals player cards. Okay, smush it all. Wow, that's really satisfying. Okay, I did not expect that to be so satisfying. Okay, player 1 cards 1.2. Can we just do carrot? That'll be... Okay, so it doesn't matter which way I'm facing. Good. And it appears... Okay, so that goes to the next stack. So it's like we don't need a negative, I guess. Okay, so how about 0.28? Okay, that's not it. But we need a negative 0.28 in order to go up the stack. Okay. Okay, that seems promising. So we do not facing that. So going to the next stack means we do times 0.28 or plus 0.28, and then we keep the y caret the way it is, but then we adjust the z caret by a negative 0.28. Okay, let's try that. Alright, replace. Why didn't I replace that one? Because I'm an idiot. Okay, let's try this. Reload. Kill everybody. And now, summon player 1. And give everybody a card. In fact, let's put that in a command block. So I don't have to type it in all the time. Okay. Make it a repeating command block and place it. Okay. Summon player 2. Okay, looking good. Player 3. Ooh. Okay. I think it's working. It's done exactly what I wanted to do. We do have a bit of an overlap though. That's okay. Alright. That is beautiful though. Okay, so we can just remove the overlap by going up to 7 cards instead of 8. Which should be more than enough. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Okay, that's kind of fun. Alright, excellent. Okay, sweet, it works. So all that means is we can only have 7 cards per player. Well, per stack, really. But you can have 4 stacks, so I think it all evens out. Alright. Excellent. So that does mean that when we NQ, yeah, NQing is going to be a little more difficult now. Okay, so we might actually get rid of these folders here. Because if we ever want to add more stacks, that's just going to be a bigger pain. So let's get rid of them. Okay, so we gotta actually figure out how to make this act like a proper queue. Bruh. Okay, that's weird. Just want to delete, man. 0 bytes remaining, yet it's still only 99% complete. Okay, you do you. Okay. Player 3, player 4, player 5, player 6, player 7, player 8. So at what point do we actually NQ things? It'll be in this hit. Yeah. So why don't we just do the NQing? Why don't we do this logic in the queue? That sounds like a much smarter idea. Let's do that. Alright. Getting rid of all of that. We're gonna copy these folders over because we're gonna need them. Okay. This is a stream where I'm actually making smart decisions. Never thought I would see the day. Okay. So we don't need to do that, don't need to do that, don't need to do that, and don't need to do that, or that. See it? I don't know. It's kind of a weird question. Like, at what point do you start trying to optimize something? Because like, there's a like, at what point does something become just too much of a pain where you just gotta automate it? And for me, that limit happens, like, that limit maxes out at around, actually, for me, the limit doesn't necessarily max out. It's more a question of, will I be forced to expand the system at some point? And even if I'm not forced to expand the system, the limit for me is around, like, 5 or 6. Like, yeah. However, for something like this, because we're using a program to do everything already, it's just kind of silly. So we're not going to bother. Okay. Alright. So when we are NQing to the player, we want to also figure out which stack you're supposed to be doing. Because that's what's going to be seen when you hit. You're just going to go, player, you get a card. And it's not going to care which stack it goes to. Since turns can only exist on one stand at a time. we just blindly do that? That'd be kind of silly. Okay, let's not do that. We already have stuff in this stack there. Okay. Int stack equals 0. Stack is less than, oh, really, stack is 1. Stack goes up to 4. Stack plus plus. Let me do that. Okay. Yep, that seems legit. And here we have 7 cards now. That makes that system really easy. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let me do stack. So that's pretty generalizable. I'm quite happy about the fact that that already generalizes pretty well. So I think all we have to do now is to generalize to different stacks. And base it entirely on whether or not it is marked as their turn. Yep. Yeah, I think that's how we just gotta do it. Yep. Oh, but we do need to do the actual queuing part. Because it doesn't matter where the card is going, you gotta actually, like, place the card in. So we do an item replace entity at E, predicate equals Blackjack in dimension, tag equals target, weapon dot main hand from entity at S, weapon dot main hand, and then we do you wipe out that actual card. Item replace entity at E, predicate equals Blackjack in dimension. Oh, now we don't need to do that. At S, weapon dot main hand with air. Oops. And then remove the tag and pretend nothing happened. Tag at E, predicate equals Blackjack in dimension, tag equals target, remove target. Okay. That should work. Okay. Cool. That should do the trick. So stack 1, move 3 to 4. That does that. Moves 4 to 5. Yep. Okay. And then when we NQ, we start off at 1.1, or 2.1, or 3.1, or 4.1, and then we move. And then once we latch onto the target, we place the card in, wipe it out and clear the tracks. Okay. I think this will work. Let's try it out. And so we gotta adjust the hit now. We also gotta adjust how we split. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this kind of thing where all you have to do is update a number. Like, I'll gladly do this all day. I guess my limit for when I start trying to automate something is if either there's like 20 of those. Like, I guess my limit for doing this without automating is about 10 to 12-ish. Like 20 is too much, but 10 is tedious, but it's manageable. Whereas something like writing files like that, my limit for that is about like 2 or 3. Okay. Reload. Okay. Do we still have a stance? No, we don't. Okay. So we're gonna do summon stands. So we got our stands right there. And now, let's give ourselves a whole bunch of those pieces of paper. Actually, why am I doing that? Just do that. Give me a paper. El papel. Okay, let's switch to the glasses. Fish. Ooh, that one's fun. Skulls. Heart. There's another heart. There's broken heart. Fireworks. Yeah, I like dollar sign. Let's actually do this one. This one's kind of cool. Okay. Hey, CJ! Welcome! We're doing something quite tedious. We're working on Blackjack. If you wanna... So, yeah. Up to you if you wanna stick around for that. I hope. Oh, do you want to play some games? We have Speed, Spoons, Uno. Most recent game is Madness. However, I don't have unfortunately I don't have the deck of cards for that. So, yeah. Okay, excellent, CJ. Let me know when you're ready. I would please please get me out of this hell of talking to myself all the time. I may have gone insane. Okay. Right, because we need to actually tag the fact that it's your turn. Okay. So we're gonna do tag at E. Tag equals player 1, cards 1. Add your turn. And that goes, this stack is what should be done. So we NQ, 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 5, 6, and 7. And then should not NQ anymore. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're going to remove your turn. And I'm going to go surprise. We're actually going into stack 3 now. But it NQs just as well. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Then we go surprise. It's actually stack number 2 that needs to be NQ'd. So let's actually do execute as as add key run. Okay, let's make this a lever. Oops. Ah! Oh no. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Wait, that should have... Why is it not in queuing? Huh. That's weird. Maybe it just breaks when you do that. Give me 64 of those. That's weird. Okay, item replace entity at E. So that'll be tag equals player 1 cards 2.7. Open the main hand with air. Okay, there we go. Now it's in queuing properly. Cool. So, and now we go, well, surprise, it's actually stack number 4 that needs in queuing. But it handles it just fine. Excellent. Whew. Sweet. Okay, I'm happy. It works. Yay! Alright. Sweet. Sweat. Okay. Whew. Right, we got a queue. Excellent. Okay. I am going to summon players 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Item replace entity at E. Tag equals player cards. Main hand from entity at B. Weapon dot main hand. Okay. Good. Good. Everything lines up. All according to plan. Ooh, that's kind of fun. It even like lines up all sideways and stuff in a consistent way. That lines up. Unfortunately, I can't get it to diagonal. Yeah, I can't get it to diagonally line up. I mean, I probably could, but nah. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Which of course makes things really easy, because all I gotta do is change that anchor point. Okay. We can kill that. Let's make a note. Okay. Move the cards 1.1 points so that the diagonals at the end line up. Which basically just means centering all the stacks on the sign. Okay, that's a nice simple thing that I can do when I want to procrastinate on actually making the game. So, yay. I like it when I have tests like that. Okay. Cool. We got the aces figured out. We got the stacks queuing in and queuing. We even have the hit figured out. Okay, we can just NQ. Nice. And that does the count. Cool. Okay. So the biggest issue now is rotating the turns. Yep. We might as well do this automatically as well. I mean, we got done queuing, so how much harder could that be? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this will be the rotate turn. Of course, the biggest difficulty with that is going to be the armor stands out here. It's just going to be a colossal pain, isn't it? Tag equals player cards. Kill. I want to kill. 224 entities. Nice. Where did this armor stand go? Why are there two? Okay. Oh, it must have been when I was doing all the teleporting stuff. Okay. So in fact, we need to delete all these things. Yep. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay, so let's move this command block over. Yeah. Okay. So now we have 4 stacks per player, which means we should honestly just be lining it up like this. None of this circular nonsense. This would also make it nice and easy when if ever we want to expand the number of stacks that we allow, or expand the number of players. Okay. These signs are inaccurate. Stack 1. This will be stack 2. Stack 3. Stack 4. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that's really just rotating the stack. I love the fact you can update signs. That's a rewrite on signs. That's a long-awaited feature. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, it's a real no-brainer. Like I don't know. I mean, seriously, you were able to right-click signs. You had to shift right-click in order to place anything on a sign. It was like teasing us. It was like Mojang was just teasing us just to go like, haha, we thought of an implementation for signs, but we're not gonna actually do it. Ha 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 ha. I imagine this is what people feel like with Fireflies. Of course, I don't care, because I don't know. I mean, it's nice that there's ambience and stuff, but whatever. I'd probably care a lot more if I was actually doing a survival series, but I'm currently not. So I'm gonna be mostly doing this creative stuff for a little while, because I still got plenty of things to do. At some point I might get back to survival. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I mean, I still got the Nostalgia Trip series to finish. So, Moo Bloom. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, nice little terracotta army. Okay, this will be player 1, cards 1. Player 1, cards 2. You know what, let's actually put signs here. Player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5, player 6, player 7, and player 8. Well, it's going to be really tedious. Okay, I'm at least going to start this off. We're just not going to test the rotation. That's too many armor stands. TBD. Another thing I can use to procrastinate on actually making the game. Tag the rotate turn armor stands properly. Yep. Okay. We're not gonna do that right now. That is so tedious. I'd much rather do that while I'm at like 4 in the morning while I'm watching Philosophy Tube or ContraPoints or something like that. By the way, yeah, I discovered Philosophy Tube. It's probably a long time coming. Philosophy Tube, ContraPoints, like, it is fantastic. And it has started making me question myself a little bit. Like, who am I actually? What's up with these painted nails anyway? Is this like signaling that I'm coming out or something? I don't know. Gender, never heard of her. That's my opinion. I have absolutely no idea why anybody puts any amount of time into any of that kind of identity stuff. Like, it's so pointless. You can, like, okay, names are important because it lets you refer to a particular person. But beyond that, like, the only reason to even care about those different identity markers is to talk about how particular people are screwed over systematically, which is a worthy thing to talk about, but beyond that, like, who cares? The only people who actually care are jerks. They're either stupid or they're jerks. And yes, that includes the people who actively work with that stuff, who actively like deal with all that identity stuff. Because even if you're talking about those certain people are screwed over systematically, guess how they're being screwed over? With economics. Rent doesn't care who you are. Doesn't matter who you are, if you can't afford rent, you can't, like, that's gonna screw you over no matter what. So maybe we should be focusing on rent stuff, you know? I gotta be missing something. This has been hot take. This has been hot takes with Javamonk. I probably immediately outed myself as something or another, but that's just my opinion, man. Oh man, dude. Gender expression, darling. Paint your nails. I will. Unfortunately, so I can't bring nail polish on a plane. So since I'm back home, I gotta stop by the local Rite Aid and get some more Perplexed. Assuming they have it. A lot of Rite Aids have been out of stock of Perplexed, which is very sad. You can't what? You can't? I mean, oh, you can't bring nail polish on the plane. I don't know. I mean, technically it's a liquid. And those bottles are pretty big. Also, they're mostly glass. So, I don't know. I was nervous about breaking it. I was nervous about, like, so the nail polish that I was using, my roommate gave it to me, and it was basically the last bottle that's available in the town, like across all the Rite Aids in town. So I was worried about breaking it because that might be the last of that nail polish. I don't know why it's been so difficult. But also I don't want to change the color. Because if you want to actually change the color, you gotta get the rest of the nail polish off. Which would be really unfortunate. Especially because this is really good quality. Basically, the only thing that doesn't really stand up to very well is, so it's basically indestructible. The only thing that can really destroy it is acetone and also bleach or Clorox. Of course, I found that out as I was like cleaning my house, ready to move out into the new apartment, which you might actually, in fact, you will get to see that starting at around the beginning of December. That's what I was doing last Friday, by the way. That's the reason we didn't stream. I was moving. So, yeah. Ooh, first solo flight. Nice. Okay. Good luck on your first solo flight. That'll be fun. I'm not gonna ask where you're going, because that would be doxing you. But yeah, nice job. Okay. Okay, so we go less than 4. We go player stacks 2, oops, plus stacks, oh, okay, let's get these quotes done properly. 2 stacks plus 1. And a pub. You got it. Okay. So how do we notate this before? 1.1 to 1.2. Okay. So 1.1 to 1.2. That's basically what this is gonna do. And then so from there we then do a and then when we reach the end of that stack line, we then properly move on to the next player. So having those additional stacks when you split, it's basically the same as if you were to have it's basically the same as having multiple players, or having just suddenly spawning another player, which makes things difficult. I think we want to notate this as a file 2, just so that we do that properly. And we do that. Okay. Okay, so we do want to make a new file here, one where we rotate turn. There should be output 2. Output 2, very nice. Okay, one where we rotate turn and one where we stabilize turn. Okay, so this is where we hop over to the next one. But here what we have to do is, if the player is 8, then we don't do that actually. Because going from 8.4 to 1.1 involves a totally different system. In fact, I'm going to do this right now. 8.4 to 1.1. 8 cards 4. Yep. Okay. So that does that. Okay. So as for when we actually rotate the player, all we gotta do is remove a tag and add a tag. Nice and simple. I made a smiley face. I am a child, in case it hasn't been perfectly obvious from multiple months of streaming. I am a child. The simplest things will amuse me. I got accidentally making a smiley face. Although this is kind of a frowny, winky face, which I don't know. Player. This will be stacks plus 1. this will be stacks. Okay. Okay, so skip if you're player 8. Well, we still want to do all this stuff if you... We still want to go from like 8.1 to 8.2 to 8.3 to 8.4. So from here, what we do is this. So we do player +1, cards 1, player cards 4. Okay. And that does that. Cool, cool, cool. So then, when we rotate the turn, we do things like this. Oh, let's stabilize first. So destabilizing. So we go in increasing order through all of them, ending on the 8.4 to 1.1. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be in some folder. Okay, so you rotate turn. Yeah, we probably want to do that. See, rotating the dealer is nice and easy, because you're only rotating between players. That's why I have two different systems for that, because figuring out whose turn it is really about figuring out what stack you're trying to put into. Which stack you're trying to put stuff into. So let's see. When we stabilize the turn, we want to go in increasing order. So we basically want to do this. Right. So this is going to go 4 int player equals 1. Player is less than or equal to 8. Player plus plus. 4 int stack equals 1. Stack is less than or equal to 4. Stack plus plus. And then we do that. We also gotta go transitioning from one stack to the other. Okay, you know what? Let's actually figure this one out first. So we gotta generalize this to be about the general player. We do this about the general stack. And we just go to the end of the line. Excuse me. And then we do player. Point. So we go 1.1 to 1.2. Here to stack plus 1. There we go. Okay. 1.1 to 1.2. So that does that. And then, okay, so then if player is 8, then we don't do this part because we need a totally different system for that. But if you're not player 8, then we go from stack number 4 over to stack number 1. Point 4 to player. This is now player plus 1. Point 1. Okay. And then, at the end of all that, so then we do a special thing for the last one to complete the loop-de-loop around. Player 8 cards 4. We do 8.4 to 1.1. And then we do this. So completing the loop is always the most difficult part, because actually looping things around without accidentally making an infinite loop is surprisingly difficult. Okay. Play one, cards one. Nice. Okay. That does the stabilizing. Now for rotating the turn, we got to do all that in reverse order. Well, first so this is actually I think a clever thing that I did. So first things first, we only care about the armor stands, and then we tag the players once we know which stand is involved. So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a good idea. Okay. So now we gotta do all of that in reverse order. Oh boy. So let's just yoink this. So here we're going player 8, going down to player 1, player minus minus, so we don't make an infinite loop. Stack equals 4, going down to 1, stack minus minus. Okay. And then it's still kicking over up to the next one. And then if the player is 1, because this is where we gotta do the special things. Is it? No, still player 8. Okay. So if the... So we gotta do something special if it's player 8. In fact, let's just do that now, because that needs to go at the top of the file. Execute if. This is cards 4. And here we gotta go 8.4 to 1.1. At which point we go 8.3 up down to equaling 1. So this will go player 8 cards 3. So 8.3, then it'll, if it's at 8.3, it'll move from 8.3 to 8.4. Yep, okay. That's what should be done. And then here, we do the carryover. Yes. Although really this should be... Okay, so actually... Okay, I'm getting confused. Cards 4. Okay, we can get rid of this condition there. Okay. We don't need a condition to be able to rotate. Okay, that is still going in the right direction. Good. So that's 8.4 to 1.1. So what should be done next... Okay, I did actually move that in one spot. Okay. So then it should go 8.3 to 8.4. Yep. And then... And then we go 8.4. Okay, that'll be going 7.4 to 8.1. Okay, that is actually doing what I wanted to do. Let's make sure of that, actually. Because when you reverse a direction like that, things can get confusing sometimes. So, what's this going to do? So it goes... okay. There we go. So, that should all be if entity. Okay, so it'll go 8.4 to 1.1, 8.3 to 8.4, 8.2 to 8.3, blah, 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 1.1 to 1.2, and then we gotta skip this one. Okay. Equals 1. Okay. What is that? Ooh, hold up. That is the incorrect order. Okay, so looks like we do actually need to put this up here. We do in fact need to put that up there. If we're not dealing with player 8, we put that up there. And then we do the stack. See, this is why we test. This is why you always test your code. Because you can basically guarantee you goofed something up. Nothing ever works first try. And if it does, it means you did something wrong. The fact that your code doesn't work first try is evidence that you're on the right track. Okay. So here, if you're at 8.4, then you rotate to 1.1, 8.3 to 8.4, 2 to 3, 1 to 2, and then here, the important part, 7.4 to 8.1. Okay, good. 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 Okay. It is working. Nice. Okay. So then we gotta do the standard stuff with rotating a turn, which is all this. So we gotta do all this stuff to complete the loop. I'm gonna stick this note. Okay. Okay, good. Let's just stick the notepad over here just so it's not as annoying. Sorry that y'all won't be able to see that, but you know, sometimes you just gotta get something done. Okay. So right now it's going to end on a going 1.1 to 1.2. Okay. So after doing all that, we then need to, there's a smiley face again. We gotta actually complete the loop. Player 1 cards 1. Excellent. So we do that. Oops. And then we do output on println. So we do a couple lines. We run the function stabilize turn twice over. Twice just for good measure. Okay, there we go. Nice and easy. We stabilize. And then, okay, so I do want to actually automatically print out this comment just so that I know what each of the parts does. So this will be tagging the player whose stack is the current turn. I don't know if that makes sense. So like if you're on stack number 4, it's still going to be tagged as the player your turn. And this way also you'll always get that little indicator of when it's actually your turn. You'll get the little ding, which is so incredibly helpful. I did actually. So, I guess I should announce this. CJ Purple Princess actually is the reason for this brand new feature, which is something that I really appreciate. Actually, I really appreciate it being there. Basically, you can essentially sign up to be reminded when it is your turn. All you gotta do is in that little alcove that has the rules for Quantum Go Fish and the secret card and all that. You also have a button where you can basically say, "Hey, please remind me when it's my turn," and it will. It'll do the amethyst breaking sound, which is nice and soothing, but also enough to startle someone awake and go like, just go ding, your turn, ding, your turn, and it'll do that like I think once every 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So that way, yes, it's designed to be. It's not like Ender Dragon roars to scare the person. Like, I'm not trying to scare the pants off of the person. It's just it's a hey, gentle reminder, it's your turn, by the way. Like, that's yeah. I don't know. I'm actually really thankful for that because I also have a tendency to miss when it's my turn. So it's so even though CJ's the catalyst, the reason why it's even though CJ's the reason why it exists, I am thankful for that feature. Yeah. You're the reason why all this happens. Congrats. Okay. And then as we're rotating the turn, we also gotta do the thing where... So, give out the tokens once it is your turn. And then if we loop back, then stop. So that means doing... Helping out heads get out of clouds. Yep. Okay. Okay, so in casino, so I'm gonna have casino mode and not casino mode. So when you have casino mode, basically there's no dealer player, like, and then the first person. Oh, why don't I just do that? The first person in line is just always gonna be player one. Okay, whatever. So okay, so if nobody is a dealer, and if it's your turn, loop back to player one, then we end the round. Okay. Cool. Cool. So now we play that. Alright. So when we stabilize the turn, we go 1.1 to 1.2, 1.3 to 1.4, 1.4 to 2.1, that's important, 8.4 to 2.1, and then we do the complete the loop. And then rotate turn, we do 8.4 to 1.1, 8.3 to 8.4, blah, 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 blah. And then complete the loop. And then we do stabilize the turn twice, and then whoever's turn it is, that's your cue to go. You get tagged as it's go time. And then we give you the tokens to be able to interact with that stack. If you loop back, then stop. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Alright. Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay. So I think that's done. Okay, so we are now able... Oh wait, shouldn't have done that. Oops. Okay. Rotate turn. We're gonna do a play. And then we're gonna copy everything over. Alright, and move everything over. Very nice. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so all of this is all good to go. Now, since we have 4 different stacks to keep track of, Hey, nice. Still your chair. All the other ones are solving parts. Nice. What to do about that? Now we have another pickle to deal with. So, counting the points that you win. How to do it? That's the question. So, okay. I think I've thought of a way to do it without creating 10 different scoreboards. No. Okay, so we care about number of aces and we care about points, but we don't want duplicates. We want to remove as many duplicates as possible. Oh, we also want to do this. Scoreboard objectives, add B, use token. I always mess this one up, so I always got to go into Minecraft and use the suggestions, add B, use token, Minecraft.used, Minecraft.worked fungus on a stick. The world's longest I think that is actually the longest named item. Whipped fungus on a stick. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure that's actually. I think that's still done with the weathered cut copper stairs. What is that? Yep, weathered cut copper stairs. I'm pretty sure that's still longer. It's ridiculous, but also totally understandable. Ooh. Light-weighted, heavy-weighted pressure plate. That might be longer. Is that actually longer? Okay, that reaches the past there. Oh yeah, that weight stretches way farther. Okay. Hey, you opened the server. Nice. I'm a join. Okay, did I fix the count points, add the scoreboard to the assign points to the okay. Cool. I made a note of what I was planning to do. And now, yes, stand up for equality and equity and liquidity and all the other EDs. Alrighty. Who's Crazy Smile? Okay. Let's not play laser tag anyway. Oop. Alrighty. So, CJ, we have speed and spoons. Oh, somebody was on the server. I think Snowing actually opened up the server. I did give Snowing the ability to open the server. Also, Uno has a much faster discard reshuffling system. We'll see if that works. Alright, let's play speed. Over here. Speed. So I also decreased the particles for the actual teleportation thing. Yeah. Welcome to the game. Alright. Let's see if this actually works. That's the big question. Alright. Oh, come on. Block me already. Dang it. Right. I haven't played this in a while. Ah, can't drop it. Can't play fast enough. No. Okay. Wow, I am very much not good at this. I'm out of practice. Okay, excellent. We replenish the discards. And I'm almost out of cards. Are we ever actually going to see the reshuffling happen? I hope so. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you. No, okay, no. Okay. Let's test the... Okay, so reshuffling happens a lot more often in spoons, but yeah, we'll test out this. We'll test out speed first. Whoa, how'd you do that? Right. Let's do that. Ooh, there we go. Progress. Nope. There. Nope. Yeah. There we go. I'm getting there. Getting back into the swing of things with speed. Ooh, okay, we have blanched discards. Very nice. Oop! Nice. Cool. I want to see it reshuffle. I want to see a shuffle. Come on. We're playing until we shuffle. And hopefully, potentially break something. Well, hopefully it doesn't break anything. Okay. I'm always amazed at just how smoothly this game plays. Like, it's by far the smoothest game on the whole server. Kind of weird. Also, the production was probably the smoothest production line ever. Because like I literally had an idea of what the arena would look like before I even made the game. Like this whole Python thing. Ah, nice. All right. So with that mode, you can't whatever number is on top, you can't actually play the same number, which makes things way more difficult. Let's turn on a quick thing. Let's do lapse in time. Banners and smashed. All right. Let's go. Okay, a lot more reshuffles as well, which is good. That's exactly what I want to be testing. Oop, there we go. Ah. There's an awful lot more scrolling to do as well. And it's really easy to block people. Okay, excellent. More replenishes. Give me all the replenishes. Let's get this puppy shuffled. All right. 3. Oh, 3. Come on. Shuffle. Oh, dang it. Block me. Okay, we got a 5. Got another 5. Okay, we reshuffled. Yes! Woo! Okay. Woo! Yes! Okay. It worked. It worked. Okay, we do have a double messaging, so that's a quick little thing to fix. Okay. Nice. Double messages is a quick fix. Okay. Nice. We did it. Okay, excellent. Whatever nonsense I came up with at 3 in the morning last night actually did something. It actually works. Okay. Sweet. And the best of all, it's a generalized system. So it's like I can just do whatever. Like it'll no matter what the game is, no matter what I call the draws and discards, like if I'm an idiot like I was with Uno, it doesn't matter. Like I can just run the one program. I can actually show you what that program looks like. It's right here. Yeah, so I give it all the names, give it also what it looks like when you have a, and then it just does this. Like, look at this. 4 lines of code, for each card that you have to shuffle back in. Like, for each card in your discard. Which is so nice. It is so, like... I don't know. It's great. It's such a little amount that you'd barely even notice. Okay. And you can even, like, you don't even notice that it's, like, even with Uno, which has, like, 108 cards, like, this thing, 108 times 4 is only 432 different commands. Like, it's insane. It's ludicrously fast. It's just fan-freaking-tastic. Sorry, gotta pat myself on the back here. But, like, seriously, huge improvement. Huge improvement. I am insanely pleased, in case you can't tell. Alright. Oh, dang it. You blocked me. Okay, let's put a jack there. Ooh. Alright. Ah, dang it. Come on. No, I can put a 5 there. Okay. Replenishing. Nice. Oh, come on. Fine. Oh, that's the worst. This right here, having a 3 of a kind, is the absolute worst in this variation. It's basically a death sentence if you don't make like a sequence or something. Nope. Speed. Yes. Alright, let's try spoons. Okay, I'm gonna stay behind, make sure things do register properly. Nice. Alright, in fact, I'm gonna master reset. Alright, here we go. Spoons! I love the bamboo, by the way. In case you can't tell by the design of the room. I love bamboo. Alrighty. Let's begin. Yeah, this is the game that really started the emphasis on using the stacks and queues and whatever else. So, yeah. Oh, do you know how to play? Okay. So you're trying to get a... Okay, so I'm just going to explain it to you. You're trying to get a 4 of a kind in your hand. Once you have a 4 of a kind, you are able to grab a spoon, and then the last person who doesn't have a spoon loses. So to get that 4 of a kind in your hand, what you do is you right-click one of those cards to discard it, and since you're the dealer in this case, when you discard, you're giving the card to me. So I'm also trying to get a 4 of a kind, and basically it's a question of who's the first person to get a 4 of a kind, notice that they have a 4 of a kind, and grab a spoon. So yeah, that's the game. You're trying to get a 4 of a kind, and yeah, you right click to discard the cards, and when you discard, I get those cards. When I discard, I'm putting them in the actual discard pile, at which point if the draw pile runs out, then it gets reshuffled. Yeah, you can't grab a spoon until it's time. So yeah, you basically just keep right clicking until it looks like you have I almost threw away a potential set there. Yep, there you go. Just like that. That's how you play. That's how you play spoons. But this time, I am the dealer. Okay. Anything, please? Oh, crap. Oh, well. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, okay. We got a 3 of a kind. Come on, 7. Nope. Yay! Spoon! Oh, you know what I should do? Okay. Okay. Effect give at A, predicate equals spoons in dimension, tag equals dealer, glowing. There we go. That was a quick improvement. Okay, and the structure block does not extend out that far. Good. Let's play. Alright. Looks like my glasses are still on. There we go. Okay, so now you're the dealer. Let's actually fix that real quick. That's gonna get annoying really quickly. Glowing for 1 second, amplifier 1, hide the particles. Oh, dang it. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright. Look, I just make the games, okay? I don't, I'm not good at these games. Nor do I have to be. Being good at, yeah. Yes, exactly. I make the games, you beat them. Well, in this case, I beat them. That was insanely lucky. Okay, we can also scatter the spoons all over the room. So there'll always be 1 fewer spoons than there are players. So yeah, I haven't actually had a chance to test this with 3 players. Well, I did, but alpha testing, not actually testing with actual people. I don't count as an actual person. All right. Where's the spoon? Oh, over there. Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice and slow. Don't accidentally throw away a 3 of a kind. Okay, there we go. Oop. Boom. Nice. All right. Uno. Alright, it's Uno time. I'm gonna make sure you deregistered properly. Okay. Alright. So, Uno's down at the bottom. We can shut off that game. I'm still kind of puzzled on how to do the tournament mode stuff. Okay, obviously we got to do stacking and chaining. 7-0 is kind of pointless when you only have 2 players, so we don't have to deal with that. Begin. Distributing the cards is still a pretty costly thing, but yeah, it's pretty decent. Aw, man, I start off with a +2. Dang it. Oh, and you just heard? That was the reminder that it is my turn. Brutal. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. Let's get things off on the right spot. Let's do a green 6. Oh yeah, I also added this little text display, which will display how many cards you have to draw. Yeah, basically everything's been replaced with interactions, except for the choosing a color. I still like the magma cubes because, like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of funny. I also think it's funny that sometimes when you're playing, like, the magma cubes will squish out for no reason. Ooh. That was very fortunate. Yeah. Ow. +8? Holy smokes! +8. That's what the shittest is. 4. Yep, it just stacks whether you like it or not. Okay. Yes, I know, it's my turn. Alright. Cool. +2. Dang it, wrong color. Come on. Let's make things red. Let's do a red 3. Oh, really? Hold on a minute. Please pardon me as I do, No, you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, you. Wow. Get him. Dang it. I used up on my reverses already. That was a shred though too, no? Alright. Let's do a 4. Nope. Yep. Red, you say? Double skip. It's back to your turn. Nice. Uno. Dang it. Let's make it green. Uno. Oh, +2. that was totally accidental. Y'all saw that. That was totally did not expect that. +2. Dang it. Oh, you stacked it. Dang it. Wrong color. How is that possible? Alright. I have no idea how many skips that was. Now it's back to my turn. That was very ineffective. It was very ineffective. Nope. Skip. Ah, that was super effective actually. Let's see, what's the most efficient thing to play? Probably that. Red 7. Okay, let's do this red 4. Ah, damn. I don't think you don't have another blue. Ah, damn. Twas a gamble. Nice. Okay, let's actually see if we can play a game that's actually long enough where it actually reshuffles the deck. Because that'd be That'd be kind of cool. It's not incorrectly. Yep. Just curious, what's the delay on the stream? So I'm gonna do blah 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 delay test, and you tell me, CJ, you tell me how long does it take after I do that. Just curious. 6 seconds. Okay. So it's a good thing I'm still typing in the chat. Just grab too many cards. Yeah, just grab too many cards. That should be quite sufficient. So in fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to intentionally do this. Set utemp, draw cards. I'm going to force myself to draw 20. Okay. Whoa. Okay, cool. And now, let's play. All the 9s. My turn. Let's do all the 8s. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. A 0. Let's do a green 1. This is gonna be fun the next time we have a +4. Let's make it a wild. Let's do yellow. Who's gonna set off the +4 chain? Okay. It's like we're all holding onto nuclear bombs in our hands. Hey, back to your turn. Nice. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, okay. I really want to hold on to my reverses though. Alright. Got a 7. Ooh, looks like CJ's strategically stacking. Yellow 3. Alright. Who's gonna detonate this first? Oh, you played a whole bunch of cards there. Nice. I'm gonna keep these reverses just in case. Alright. I think it's party time. In fact, it might even be Morbin time. Let's make it green. Surely you have a green reverse or something. Nah, dang it. Okay. Let's make a nice chain. Fine. I shall draw some more. Very well. Oh, back to my turn. Alright, let's do a green 9. Alright. Let's make it a blue 7. Wow, that's a lot of 7s. Blue 6. Let's do a blue 1. Nice. Alright. I kind of want to save the reverses for when we get that +2 chain going. Alright. Blue. Nice. Oh, what song is this? Huh. Nice. Alright. Make it a blue 8. Oh, really? Let's... Wait, why can't I play that? Huh. Is chaining enabled? I should be able to play this. Oh, because I'm actually able to play something else. Okay. That's fine then. Let's do that. No you. If +4s were enabled whenever, I'd be able to do that. It worked! Holy smokes, that worked! Okay, let's make sure the wilds actually translated properly. There's no guarantee that they did. Okay. So now the question is, wild work. Woo! Okay, sweet. It works. It's all working. All according to plan. And CJ's about to get the reminder. There we go. Yay! Nice. Alright. Now let's play it. Now let's play for real. I'm at a huge disadvantage. Ow. Okay. 2. That's a lot of 2s. Yeah, let's play a yellow one. It's kind of interesting that you can see the cards disappearing from your inventory as you play it. That's just because recursion's weird. Although it is the only way to actually do that kind of looping. Oof. No you. Oh, dang it! Dang it! I double reversed. Wait, why were you drawing cards then? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter? Okay. That might be something interesting. Alright. Well, I'm sorry. And by the way, Uno. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. Let's do that. A 0. How about a +4? With blue. Alright. Now we're in business. And Uno. Unfortunate. Nice. Nice. Aw, man. You had 6 +2s. Why didn't you play them then? Nice. Alright. Reshuffling works. Yay. Nice. Alright. Nice. Alright, what do you want to play next? We got, let's see, we got Scat, Uno, Chinese Poker, Egyptian Rat Slap, we got Hearts. Scat's a 3-player game, so unfortunately no. We got Speed, Spoons, Projective Set. Projective Set is basically Math Homework the game. Well, there's an interesting game called 52 Card Pickup that does need some testing. Even better is the 156 Card Pickup. You got the chandelier, I'll get the tree, the Christmas tree. Ever since I built this upside down Christmas tree, like, it's become the place where all the cards get stuck whenever you're playing 52 card pickup. It's kind of funny. Yay, you picked up all the cards. Okay. Cool. By the way, Chinese poker is a one-player game, and projective set are one-player games. Hop on the server whenever. I kind of want to play some projective set. Especially because the projective set works for 1 to infinity players. Actually, the way I designed Madness, it actually also works with 2 to infinity players. So, yeah, fun stuff there. Infinity. That's my favorite way to play this. Nope. And that is the end. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed. Here's CJ being the masterful already become kind of a master at this game. It is legitimately impressive. Yeah. This is, behold, Math Homework the card game, also known as the game that's played in 6-dimensional space. Or really, technically it's 5-dimensional space with a horizon. That's all in the math explanation, TBD. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to time this one to be... I'm going to try to time this properly to the end of the stream. Okay, so since you have to have an even number, this cannot be in the set. And so since that can't be in the set, what else do we know? We know that if these two are going to be in the set, they have to come together because of yellow. So if you kind of add them together, you get a red, blue, purple. Now what makes a red, blue, purple? That would be these two. So, yeah. My ability to play this is very rudimentary. Like I said, like CJ said, in the immortal words of CJ, I build them, CJ beats them. Okay, so this can't be in the set because of green. It's the only one with a green. So if that can't be in the set, these two must be paired together. And if those two are together, that leaves just a purple, which can be produced by doing that. So, yeah. Nice. And, okay, so this one can't be in the set because it's the only one with the yellow. And so, yeah, nice. Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah, these and more complicated ones. Some of them are really challenging. Yep. Seems legit. Oh yeah, we got the everything. The game that's played in 6-dimensional space in binary. It's the math homework, the card game. I don't know. I think that's just so funny. But also, it does make for a very interesting and challenging game. Like, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Even more challenging than trying to time the exit of this live stream. All right, let's do a fancy one, fancy glasses mode. So let's try to time this one. Do do do. Ah, dang. This one might be a complicated one. Hey, CJ got it. Okay. It's flight time. Okay. Invalid set. Nope. Yep. Yep. Okay. Gotta go into here, grab my Elytra. And here we go. So, thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you. Oh, come on. Dang it. Come on. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's try to gently glide. Alright, here we go. And see ya! Later.